Today we're going to be breaking down UFC Fight Night coming up this weekend. Cannonier versus Rodrigues. Let's get right into it. Started all the way at the bottom. Quick little breakdown prediction because it's just a calm little fight, nothing too crazy. Okay, starting the first fight. I got Jacqueline on the right. She has a better record and more reach. Okay, next fight. Mayes versus Walker. I honestly for this one I'm gonna go with Walker at the underdog because looking at the stats, 12-1 to 11-7, they both have the same high, slightly inch reach for Mayes, but I'm still go with Walker just because he has the better overall record. Vince Morales versus Elijah Smith. For this one, I'm gonna go with Vince Morales because Elijah Smith has one MMA fight and Vince Morales has look at the records right here. 16-8, so much experience, 24 MMA fights compared to one MMA fight. So I'm going to go with, but there's a reason that they're doing this matchup, and he's right out to the Contender Series. So I'm just going to go with Vince, just off of straight experience. Gabriel Bonfim versus Chaos Williams. This is one that I was looking at a little bit more, breaking down a little bit more, and I still think I'll have to go with Gabriel Bonfim just because of the grappling threat all around, and he has just better momentum and record, and Chaos has been around for such a long time, and I have to lock in Gabriel for this one. Decision, submission, Gabriel to win. Rafael versus Jesus. I'm not even going to lie. Looking at the stats for this one, I think we're going to have to go Rafael. He's undefeated. He has the higher reach as well. He has more height. He has more arm reach by a significant margin. So we're going to have to go with Gabriel. Or not Gabriel, pause. Rafael. Jared Cannonier versus this unlocked fighter. We're going with Jared Gordon. I said Cannonier. Jared Gordon, hands down. Because look, bro, who is this other guy? Who is this? Like, come on. I don't even think he has any stats. Look. It says he's 0-0 from Uzbekistan as his debut. Like, come on. Angelo Hill versus Caitlin. I don't know. The stats is close. Angela Hill is like 17-15. But this other person, I don't know, honestly. The height is almost identical. I feel like I would lock in Angela Hill because I feel like she'd be having close fights that she could win, but at the same time, she loses a lot. So let's lock in Caitlin. Let's just lock in Caitlin just for that simple reason. Connor Matthews versus Jose Delgado. I believe for this one, we're going to have to lock in. Let me check the stats over again. I think I was going to go with Jose. Yeah, Jose has the better record. He has more height on him. He has slightly better reach overall. United States versus United States. We're going to have to go with Jose. Rodolfo versus Andre Petroski. Looking at these stats, they both have the same height, same reach, same leg reach, basically. Record 10-2, 12-4. Let's see what the win by. So we have Petroski, who mixed it up way better. He has KO, subs, and decision, opposed to Rodolfo, who is going to most likely get the dub by sub 100%. And 10% is going to be by KO. So I feel like let's check out the grappling then, because that's what we got to check out. Ooh, look at his takedown defense, 100%, but we got 80% for Petroski and 56% takedown accuracy, but I don't see him initiating the takedowns. This should be an interesting fight, honestly. The odds have Rodolfo at a big favorite, but man. So we'll lock in Rodolfo for this one. Ismael Bonfim versus Zam. This is another one that I was looking at more, just checking out the stats and their previous fights, and I honestly think, I don't know, I was going to go with Nazim for this one, honestly. But Bonfim has a lot more experience overall. 11 fights to 24 fights. Let me think. I think we'll have to go with Nazim for this one, honestly. Actually, yeah. Let's go with. Hmm, let's go with Bonfim. Yeah. We'll go with Edwin. Nice and simple. Edwin Shabazian versus this Dylan guy. We'll go with Edwin. Calvin Cater versus Zalal. This is the co-main. This is a nice little fight too. I can't even lie. And I honestly feel like I don't know. Cater hasn't been in the best momentum recently. I know he got injured recently, but I feel like Zalal is in such a groove right now, such crazy momentum that we honestly just simply have to go with Zalal. Like the reach is the same, the leg reach is basically identical, height is very close, and Zalal has 2.0 right now. He came back straight rear naking, getting those rear naked chokes on everyone. So we'll have to lock in Zalal, even though he's a big favorite. We'll still lock in Zalal for this one. Now for the main event. Let's spend a little bit more time on the main event. Honestly, this is a good one. Cannonier has been on a little losing streak, honestly. He's lost recently to Nasruddin. He's lost to Rob. Who else he lost to? He beat Vittori. Lost to Adesanya. Who else? He beat Strickland in a very close decision. People be forgetting about that. Honestly, I feel like I don't know. I don't know where Cannonier's headspace is at, but then let's look at the stats. We know that Rodrigues, hands down, has the momentum. If we're looking at who has the momentum, it's Rodrigues. Height, look, 6'3 to 5'11. So Gregory has the height as well. And they're both massive. They both look humongous. Like, the reach slight for Jared, nothing crazy, and leg reach slight for Rodrigues. This should be honestly a great fight. And I feel like, let's look at the other stats. I feel like Gregory is in such a groove right now as well. He's looking really good. And he's really figuring out his style because he's a marauder. He just walks straight throwing heavy shots and he's all around and he's built. This should be a clash, I can't even lie. But I can see Rodrigues putting it on Cannonier. How Cannonier has been getting it put on the last few fights and wilting after a certain point after just insane pressure from Rodrigues. I feel like this is going to be a good fight regardless. And obviously Cannonier could win this as well, but I think Jared, that, I don't know. He has been looking the best his last few fights. Even though I do think it was a bad stoppage against Nasruddin, but I just feel like Rodrigues hands down got this one. And yeah, this is a nice little fight night. I can't even lie. This is enjoyable. Oh, and it starts at 7 p.m. Eastern too, so this is going to be an earlier fight night as well. I hope y'all all enjoy. I hope y'all enjoy the fight night. I hope you have a great day. I love you guys. Love the support. Like, subscribe if you're new. Join the MMA gang. We litty. Tell me who y'all got for these fights. Tell me y'all picks. Tell me y'all predictions. We got some UFC coming up back to back to back. We got a whole bunch of events coming up back to back. We got Pereira fighting soon. Next pay-per-view. Let's go. Let's do this. Have a great day. I love you guys and enjoy. Peace.